player character rekindling the first flame to again artificially extend.
All right, hello. I hope this is working as it was intended. That mic's probably a little bit hot. New stream setup. Things are a little bit chaotic. Sparky, good to see you. It's been a while. I'm trying to coordinate things because I'm controlling my stream computer with my laptop. My Wii U's plugged in over there. It's on the TV. It's a little bit chaotic, so there might be some teething issues for this stream while we figure this out. But I've been all right. Up and down, typical stuff with, I don't know if other people have this. I find in winter, my energy is a lot lower. So it feels like it's difficult to do the same things I would do normally throughout the rest of the year. But getting there. It is getting nicer. Like, it's 6 p.m. now and it's still light outside versus a couple of weeks ago, 6 p.m. and it was dark. So I'm appreciating that tiny bit more sunshine that we're getting. That's been good. But what's been happening with you? Also, I should probably give the briefing. I don't know if that's it might be my remote desktop that is really stuttery and laggy. That should be fine. Let me know if the audio is good, because there's also a new mic setup that I've tested a bit and it sounded all right, but you know how it is. You go and do something for real and things play out differently. But it's the same mic that I use in my videos. I don't think you can really see it on the camera, but I got it hanging on my chain, genuinely, because it just puts it in the right position. If I'm wearing like a loose shirt like this, the mic is heavy enough that it kind of just falls over and it's not very good. So doing nothing but living, that's good to hear. I like that. That's a good way to respond to that question. But the briefing for today, we're playing Metroid Other M, which came out in 2010, I think it is, and was the last major entry in the Metroid franchise for quite a while because it was very poorly received. Now, I'm relatively new to the Metroid franchise. For most of my life, the exposure I have had has been through Smash Bros., which I think is probably not uncommon. There's definitely a good few people that would be able to relate to that, of just even like Star Fox was a franchise I had mostly been exposed to through Smash. And so I was like, okay, got the Wii set up, got the Wii U set up now. I can play through all the Metroid games up until the most recent stuff. And I've been enjoying that. So far, I have finished Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Samus Returns. I have started playing Metroid Prime 2. Not loving it. I haven't come back to it. And I'm trying to figure out what Metroid game I want to play next on my DS while I play other stuff. So there's been things. I've had a bit of a taste. And now I feel like we just got to dive into the one that everyone hates. It's the controversial one. And so far, I've just had my TV dealing with little Metroid static. My Wiimote got it connected. There we go. Okay. Subtitles on, please. So one of the primary things that people complain about is you play this game with a single Wiimote, and that is the only control input. And I might turn down the TV a little bit so we don't get too much crosstalk on the mic. But yeah, this, I will say, not my preferred way to play any game. That being said, is it that different to play a Metroid on like the SNES, or it would be Super Metroid on the SNES? It's probably more comfortable on the SNES. I'm gonna assume, I'm gonna assume that child is Samus. I know basically nothing about this game, other than the controls and Adam.
Why am I still alive?
Oh, and Adam needs to give us permission to kill things, I think.
The baby.
Okay, so is this Metroid the baby? Which, for context, for those of you that are not familiar with what happens in the Metroid games, at the end of the second Metroid game, Samus has just done a whole Metroid genocide, and then the last Metroid hatches after she's killed the... I can't remember what it is, the Mother Metroid? I think also depending on which version of the game it is named differently, but it's born and the first thing it sees is Samus and it imprints on Samus, and now she is besties with a Metroid, even though the Metroids are evil and bad. And I think that's the baby that just died. Actually, yeah, I don't know where Other M sits in the timeline. You've never seen Metroid gameplay in my life, so this is first. Do not let this cinematic give you the wrong idea. Because the little that I know, the rest of the game does not look like this. That being said, I would hardcore fuck with a Metroid game that looked like this. It's very 2010 shiny metal everything. Lego, how you going? Do you have any experience with Lego with Lego Metroid? Yes, with Metroid Lego. Put my coffee over here. And get my phone out of the way.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream.
Cool. Well, I was just giving everyone the recap of like I'm pretty new to the Metroid franchise, so this will be an interesting one.
Which was given to me somehow by the baby. I laid Mother Brain to waste.
I'm trying to pick up what's going on.
Followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
I gotta say, the model for Zero Suit Samus is interesting.
Right, let's get started.
Ooh, new puppet next week. That's always fun. It's an exciting time. Okay, we're doing some magical girl shit, but it's sci-fi. Okay, that was kind of cool. I'll give them that.
Test, Samus? Let's start with a little warm-up. Try a charge beam for me.
Oh, yeah, how do I aim? Oh no, it auto... Okay, I already see why people don't like this game. Oh no.
Just the way I like it.
I was saying already that, like, you know, a single Wiimote is not... Oh. With the Wiimote held sideways, press A, okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and drop some bombs.
Yeah, not
Okay.
loving
Mode and return to
the controls. Like, a single Wiimote held sideways. I know, like, my brother played through the entirety of
All right.
New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii as a kid with a Wiimote like this. I don't want... Oh, God, what are these controls?
Surprised? From there, kick climb to work your way up.
Oh, you're not meant to change direction with the D-pad. That's unintuitive.
Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals.
Yeah, so when, like, the targets were coming up before, Yeah, it's mostly auto aim. Like, it's not going to fully turn me around. But I think it's like a full 180 degrees that it's looking for the auto aim, which,
Let's check your reaction time.
yeah, is a choice.
Here comes some beams. Dodge 'em. Okay, those are the moves I like.
Sure, okay. I like a little dodge as much as the next person. It's not the most intuitive.
Nice. Remember how that feels?
Oh, if I do that while I'm charging, I get extra charge. Sure.
Next, how about a missile test? Use concentration to replenish your missile supply.
Okay.
Pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere.
Point limits your input. Okay. So this is like a little bit like the Metroid Prime controls on the Wii, which I really like, except there seems to be like snapping.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Which is a little bit weird. Like, you see how like jittery it is? That, to be fair, that might be because I'm playing on the Wii U. Oh, do I need to keep looking around? Was there something I was meant to be looking at?
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere.
Ah.
Find him for me, huh? Why not say hello with a missile?
Sure. Oh, okay.
Looks like you ticked him off. Rest is all you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, looking good.
Alright, the dodging's not that bad once you get used to it.
Plan to just sit there when something grabs you?
Okay, maybe the dodge is not that. Maybe my initial impressions were more correct.
Jump on its head.
Jump on it. Hello? Okay, sure. Can I just do that again?
Plan to just
No.
sit there when something grabs you?
I can just do that again.
Now, jump on its head.
Yep, thanks, bud. I got it.
How about you try using a power bomb?
Alright, so
This area is well fortified,
morph
so don't
ball,
hold back.
and then I've got a feeling they're going to strip away all the abilities
All right,
as soon as we're done with the tutorial.
the test. Looks like
Yeah,
you
look,
damage.
it's only the tutorial, so I gotta,
I wondered if
you
this
know,
too was a
I gotta give
result
myself
of
some
the
time to get into the flow of it, but first impressions are not great.
Right, you're doing the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting.
I did really like the control scheme for the Metroid Prime games in Prime Trilogy. I did try playing the original GameCube ones, because those have more like traditional controller setup. But nah, man, pointing with the Wiimote in Metroid Prime actually works so well. That control scheme is so much better than your traditional controller control scheme.
Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated.
Yeah, I think the other issue is making Samus speak. Not great.
Almost dull even. But it felt momentous.
Like, it does feel, tonally, this feels very different to every other Metroid game I've played. So straight away, I can understand why people didn't love this from the get-go.
People's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing more than a
Like,
faded
don't
memory.
change what ain't broken, right? Don't fix what ain't broken.
baby's cry.
Look, we'll see. Maybe like once I get, you know, a couple hours into the game, it won't feel that weird, but not the greatest first impression, versus like as soon as I started playing Metroid Prime 1, the controls just felt good straight away. Same when I played through Samus Returns, and I've started playing through Metroid Dread, which to be fair, that plays basically the same as Samus Returns, so there wasn't much of a learning curve with that. I had tried playing through the original Metroid 2 on my 3DS through the Virtual Console years ago when I had like my original 3DS. And yeah, no, I was not playing through that. I put a bit of a ramble over on Patreon about that. Just, yeah, I was going through like games I've been playing recently, so they're like all my thoughts on like Metroid Prime 1 and Samus Returns and a couple other ones. Like both of the GameCube Star Fox games, which one of them I really liked. The other one I didn't finish because I fucking hated it. And it wasn't like, you know, I played like an hour of it and I hated it. I played like 8 hours. I got like halfway through the game and I was like, I just don't want to finish this, honestly. I don't want to keep playing this. I will say, I do like the presentation of this far more than any other Metroid game I've played. I like the aesthetic. I like the tone, except for whenever Samus is speaking. Please ignore the popo outside. They're not here for me, as far as I know. No, they kept going. They're not here for me. Not this time, anyway. I wonder if the other complaint about this game is they made it all cutscenes. Because that would suck. As much as the cutscenes have been pretty cool so far. Okay, we're in first person.
Galactic Federation, huh?
Or they turn Metroid into a point-and-click game, which that would be even worse. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Wiimote being kind of jittery. It is a little bit weird. Ah, okay, if I press B, I keep looking around. Sure. Can I move in this mode? No. So we gotta stand in place. That's tons of fun. I was joking about them making a point-and-click adventure, but do I have... No, okay. I don't... I thought there was like something I had to do there before it would let me progress. What's down here? Oh, we're just back to the gunship. Back this way. Okay, so then... Oh, it's very inconsistent about the tracking. Okay, I thought maybe I think that's the other thing of like, I'm going to have Metroid Prime brain of... Metroid Prime gets into the habit of scanning everything. But I don't think that's the vibe for Other M. Well, okay. Sure. I was about to pause it because it is quite dark, so I'm going to turn my lamp off.
Remember me?
It does feel like they're trying to do maybe a bit too much Halo.
Calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Lamp off.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich. a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
A certain incident, they definitely fucked. Apparently there is that sort of insinuation, but I haven't played the game. We're going in blind. I do want to look up where in the timeline this is, though.
Brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
Oh my god, that's so bright. Dark mode,
He
please.
so obviously chose outsider. Pierced my heart.
Okay, Other M is directly after Super Metroid, which, in that case, makes this a very appropriate game for me to be playing, because the last game that I finished was Samus Returns, which is actually a remake of Metroid 2 and not Super Metroid. So, never mind. Super Metroid is after Metroid 2, so I should go play Super Metroid.
I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while. The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus.
Oh yeah, they're really trying to do Halo. The faults are showing very quickly. Okay, you want me to look at something?
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing. Captain, General, Lieutenant, I missed his title. I can't say I particularly care.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
Excuse me? Why are we waiting for Adam's approval? You're a bounty hunter, bud. Oh man, we're... what, 15, 20 minutes in? And, oh god, okay. I am already seeing a lot of the flaws with this game. Is it? No? Oh. Cool, bomb that I'm not allowed to use. Unless you mean morphle bomb? Am I allowed to use? No, okay. I see where all the Adam memes come from. Alright, what about... oh, turn around. Okay. And then we can morph ball through there, and then jumpy, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, I will say, the movement, not amazing, not awful. But yeah, I don't love having to rely on the auto aim, but I recognize with it being a weird sort of 3D view, probably necessary given their choice of control scheme. Hey, I saw you. That's the other thing, is I could see the fucking little guy hanging on the ceiling and I couldn't aim at him. That's really annoying. But also, actually, can I turn on the brightness in game? No. Okay. We got to turn the brightness up on my TV. I had to do this with Metroid Prime as well. That first level was so dark that I died really, really early on just because I couldn't see anything. Which, not a great reason to die and not a great first impression. That is marginally better. Okay, what's up here? Trouble, no? That seems like something we can scan? Yeah. Man, I don't know how they made the pointer controls worse than Metroid Prime. Like, brother, you had the control scheme sorted already. Why is it fucked now? Is that everything up here? Cool. Can I jump back down? No, I gotta go around. Cool. Cool. Where was the other door down here? There. What's through here? Ooh, okay. The other control scheme I really was not a fan of because it's tank controls, I guess is the best way to describe it. What are we doing here? Is it a investigate-y sort of room? It doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, never mind then. Forget I asked. You know what's really crazy to me? They didn't make another Luigi's Mansion game on the Wii with motion control vacuuming. I would have gone crazy for that shit. That would have been so cool. Well, hey, little guy. Up we go. Oh, no, is that blocked? That is blocked, okay. And I can't use the bomb yet because Adam hasn't authorized. Fuck Adam. Adam's a hoe. And even though I just turned my TV brightness up, I need to turn it up again. Alright, my TV brightness is cranked to the max. I may go blind. It does not seem to really have helped, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's really engaging gameplay where I just sit there and mash 1 because you do the aiming for me. That's a terminal. That isn't activated by the looks of it. Yeah, you got anything to say about it? No? No, okay. Whatever you say, Captain. Legitimately, there are large chunks of the screen, for me, that are just pure black at the moment. Which, look, I get the Metroid games are dark and spooky and all that. I love that about them. But why are so many of the Metroid games so dark and spooky that I can't see the fucking platforms I'm meant to be jumping on? Like, cool, we made that one. Only because I'm kind of guesstimating where I'm meant to land. Yeah, nearly landed on another spot that drops back down. Alright, what if we go back into scanny mode, which I absolutely hate. Nope, you're not going to tell me anything. See, then what's the point of having scanny mode if you're not gonna give me scanny mode information? Like, okay, Prime definitely gives you too much of it. Like, they'll give you, you know, a little lore snippet for every single little thing you scan, and that does get a little tiring. But, man, why create the whole point of view thing if you're not going to use it? Okay, terminal that won't turn on. Can I jump across there? Nope. What if I scan it? No. Fine, I'll go neck. What's on this side? A door we can actually go through. Why did it slow my movement in the room I presume is very safe? I'm pretty patient about like waiting for games to quote unquote get good. Because some of my favorite games, like the original Mirror's Edge, the tutorial in that game sucks. It's really annoying. Thankfully, the game also knows that and they give you the option to skip it. But a lot of my favorite games have lackluster tutorials, I think is the way we're going to put it. Or lackluster openings, not even necessarily the tutorial. Hey, we're just going to pretend all the little guys skidding around are cute and not a concern, and we're getting another cutscene, baby!
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
2010's a bit late to be doing the fucking saw flashes in the editing. It's a little funny.
Get away from me!
You know what? The fact that he hit it in the air,
It was obvious
that's a little bit
there was some
impressive.
pervasive danger throughout the facility.
Thanks, Captain
I didn't know
Mobius.
what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've...
That's just what the average college dorm looks like. Okay, I was just bouncing off. Adam, can you authorize me to use the missiles? Alright, so if I do a charge shot? Nope. I am very confused as to what exactly I'm meant to be doing. I recognize that I meant to hit the eye when they slam down like that, but I am not understanding. Oh, you're gonna make me do the Metroid Prime slammy scanny thing. Cool, thanks.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized! Sam, I'm authorizing missile use!
Thanks, Dad.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing! And Sam, you attack the frozen spot!
Alright, so I gotta wait for them to freeze it, and then... Cool. Yeah, swapping between the Wii Remote positions. If there's a lot of that through this game, that shit gonna suck. I've only had to do it a couple times for this boss fight, and I'm already like, this is gonna get annoying. Come on, do the thing. Why are you all not... Yeah, there we go. Hey, big guy. I need a missile, not charge beam. This is really immersive gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, this is I think this is gonna fall in the bucket of game I don't finish. Oh, hello. I need to move. Nope. Hey, bug boy. Genuinely, I just think if the control scheme was better, this could be alright.
Looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder.
That cutscene alone is so much to
If I
unpack.
let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows
I'm a contrarian a lot of the time in like, oh, this thing isn't that bad or this thing isn't that good.
confession time.
I think the haters are right about this
Because
one.
I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
This is
When
bad.
I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that
I feel like we're gonna get like Metal Gear levels of cutscenes in this game.
And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think the criticism of this game so far is quite reasonable. I was expecting the criticisms that people had about gameplay, I was expecting to be true for the most part. But the criticisms about the writing, I was expecting to be exaggerated. No, yeah, they're pretty on the nose about both of them.
To gather all the information you can.
Damn, this is
to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous.
Is it maybe just like a sign of the times? Because I feel like in the late 2000s, early 2010s, there's a lot of this sort of thing of taking the stereotypical, hardcore badass woman that's like super cold and like fits into the 80s macho stereotype, but is a woman, and being like, oh, but like I'm still ladylike on the inside. And I don't think that that's like a bad way to write a character in terms of the idea. The execution.
Control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG.
I don't know. We've never had any indication that that is an aspect of Samus. But she's like, oh, I'm still in touch with my feminine side. That's just not something that's ever really come up. And I guess that's the issue of like, up until this point in the franchise, Samus isn't really a character.
Remember, everything you
like
see
she's just a placeholder for the player. And I guess the actions that you have to take to complete the game give her some degree of character, but not character written like this, right?
We currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events.
I'm also confused because I don't know how Adam expects me to be careful when I've got to rely on automatic aiming.
No objections, of course.
Okay, so Samus just had like a whole cutscene monologue being like, yeah, no, like I object all the time as, a point of protest. To then end that sequence by just going, no objections, sir.
Samus, head for the system management room.
What the fuck people were the writers thinking? What were they setting out to achieve? And Wiimote's being weird.
What are you doing? You need to get to the system.
Shut up, Adam. Oh, I'm gonna get real sick of Adam real fast, aren't I? So what is the... I see aforementioned item. Cool, missile tank that I might be able to get to. Somewhere. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I only just got authorized to use my missiles anyway, and it's back to being dark as balls in here. And yeah, Wiimote's being real weird. Yeah, that's what I get for using one of my cheapo third-party ones instead of, no, let me go down. No, down. Down. Thank you, Samus. I should look at the map and figure out where I'm going. Yeah, we're heading the right way. Even though I can't see shit. Also, yeah, having the enemies come from that side of the screen where the fixed camera cannot see them. Yeah, tiny bit annoying. Alright, cool. We gotta figure out how we get in. Piss off. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have beef with this game. Yay, we can do an explosion. Get an energy tank. Okay, terminal. I'm literally just sitting here mashing 1. Is this meant to be immersive gameplay? Nope, still going. Also, yeah, okay, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but just the perks of using the cheap Wiimotes is, oh my god, the rumble in these bad boys is loud and just rattly. Alright, so they're just gonna keep going. No, okay. I feel like it's probably expecting me to figure out to do something. Not like that. Okay, well, maybe not. Am I just standing here until bugs stop flying at me? Is this meant to be like a power bomb terminal? No, I don't think so. Get off me. No, it doesn't seem like it's a power bomb terminal. Okay. Okay, game. Genuinely what on earth am I meant to do? This does not seem reasonable. So I can't wall jump there. The door appears to, yeah, still be locked. Do I need to go to these terminals? Oh, you know what? I need to probably do some scanning. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, and then we go back. Yeah, like I was saying, the whole switching between... the fact that I've got to fucking lock on for missiles. Get off. Get off! Get off me lawn! There we go. I'll figure it out eventually. Can I fucking access terminal? Terminal? I hate saying the haters are right, but the haters are really right. What? There we go. Can I, hello? There we go. There we go, okay. I hear... Where's my item? Yeah, I don't see it. Let's just throw a power bomb. No, okay. I tried. Uh-huh. I know the Metroid games get memed on for using missiles for everything, but so far, this one is probably the most egregious. Welcome back, Ash. My my initial relatively positive outlook on this game has been squandered. At least I can see shit in this room now. I couldn't before. It was too damn dark. But... Oh, the elevator. Okay. We can use the elevator now. Instead of having to parkour up. That is so nice and convenient. Ah, now we get both options. How lovely. Okay, let's go down to the little green hole. Now that Dad authorized us to use a fucking power bomb. Okay, we're taking the elevator down and we're climbing back up because trying to climb down with these controls is not good. Oh yeah, that's why like 90% of the Discord servers I'm in, I just have them muted. Because I don't need all those notifications, man. By 90%, I probably mean probably more like 100%. Yay, more missiles. So Dad can tell us not to fucking use them. Okay. Make our way back up to the top. And then I assume the door on the right is open now. I assumed incorrectly. Oh, do I have to go back to Adam? Fucking, it's gonna be do one little mission, go back to Adam, do another little mission, go back to Adam. Fucking, I just want a good Metroid game, man. Yeah, it's a shame that we also then ended up not getting anything on the Wii U. Because honestly, I wish we got more cool stuff on the Wii U. I think the Wii U is a really cool idea that we just needed a bit more love to get some good stuff out of. Like, not enough games made use of both screens. Like, I'm playing through Star Fox Zero now, and to be fair, I think that game would have been better with a... Hello? Oh, my Wiimote has unsynced.
Head to Sector 1.
Shut up, Adam. I'm trying. Oh my god, I love technology.
What's wrong?
Come on.
Head to Sector 1.
Please sync. Okay, I might need to go get batteries.
What's wrong?
I have batteries charged. This is a non-issue. I mean, it's an issue because you guys have to wait 2 seconds, but...
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
It's also an issue because we keep having to hear Adam ask us what's wrong. Fuck off, Adam.
Head to Sector 1.
Get in there. Thank you for saying my socks are nice. They are plain old bargain bin socks. They are nothing special to report. Alright, let's change these batteries. And then Adam can shut up. I'm glad I have a gajillion rechargeable batteries from all my VR escapades. Oh, I need to turn off the sound alerts because I don't have them set up with this stream setup because I don't have them set up on YouTube. I will fix that and redeem those points, refund those points. Sorry, Ash. Okay, Wiimote, please sync.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
The batteries might not have been the issue. Oh, come on. Okay,
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
I'm gonna go hit the sync button on the Wii U, I guess. What is going on? Alright, I need my phone because I actually can't see that in the dark. Where is my phone? Professional content creator, guys. This is super professional and coordinated, and nothing is falling out of sync at all.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
Is it syncing?
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
Shut up, Adam!
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
It is not syncing.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
Okay, I'm gonna try my other Wiimote, because this one doesn't want to sync.
Head to Sector 1.
Adam, I'm trying. I can't.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1. What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
Nope, okay, that one won't sync either. You know what? It is probably the Wii U being a bitch then.
What's wrong?
It is a good thing we just saved. Hey, where's the gamepad? Get me out of here.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
You know what? I take everything nice I said about the Wii U back. The Wii U deserved fail.
What's wrong?
Right.
Head to Sector 1.
And now the gamepad's got to turn back on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Fucking technology.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
I know it can't be controlled gamepad. I'm trying to quit. Oh my god, okay, I have to get up and turn it off.
Head to Sector 1.
Sorry everyone, please bear with me while we have technical issues. I will say, in getting the Wii U set up, it was a lot harder than getting the Wii set up. Like, hacking my Wii was actually so straightforward. Let me turn on my lamp so you can see me while the Wii U turns back on. We'll give that a minute. Because the Wii is also slow as shit. It takes a century to do anything. No, don't ban me. What's Nintendo gonna do? Get mad at me for buying the Wii games they don't sell anymore? But yeah, no, it was so much easier to get the Wii set up than the Wii U. The Wii U was just such a pain in the ass. Come on. Yep, come on. And there's just so much stupid stuff with the Wii U that was just so annoying. What's painting above me? It is a map of the moon, which I just found on the side of the road one day. And I was like, hell yeah, that's cool as hell. I want it in my living room. And it took a little bit of work to clean it up because it was a little bit dinged up, a little bit scratched. But a little bit of cleanup later. There we go. For a second I was like, oh, is the Wiimote not syncing again? Okay, back to the game. No technical issues ever. Okay, I'll sort out a full picture of it. Don't tell me this has super long load times and you're gonna make me read all of this. Oh no, I can skip it. Thank fuck. Alright, we'll go through here again. We can let Adam lecture us, and then it'll be really funny if it's actually the game that is desyncing my Wiimote, and that we're actually just locked, like we can't get past here. It is staying connected. Can I skip this? No. Cool. Fuck off. I'm going. Thank you, Stream Elements. I do need to turn that off. Where's the next jump scare? Not that any of the jump scares have been particularly jump scary. Just another elevator with some morph ball shoots next to it. No reason for that at all. How's life? Life is going A-okay. Not a whole lot to report. I've been cruising along. Honestly, 90% of my time that isn't spent at work is spent working on YouTube stuff. So, oh, okay. Oh, I dodged it. I'm such a gamer. I mean, yeah, that was intentional. I totally reacted to that with a frame perfect input. It definitely was not me just pressing buttons. He's still there. Yeah, nice. See, there we go. That's more like it. That's the reality of watching me play video games. Can I shoot this nerd? Samus learned to aim down. Good on you. Can I jump up here? I can. But there's nothing there, so we're gonna go back. YouTube's mostly video essay stuff. So like the last one was talking about the increased price of video games lately. and why on paper I think it's fine, but in practice I think is really bad. Samus has a landmine. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so it's just a different energy tank. Cool. Is that all I was meant to do in this room? I'm trying to figure out what height that door is at. Now, let me out. Is it just... No. Oh, there's that one. That would do it. Okay, we had a little detour. Which also, honestly, accurate to say that 90% of watching me play video games is, oh, we just had a little detour. Oh, also, I'm getting clapped. Oh no, you know what? We still got another energy bar. The whole jump on their head and blast them thing, there we go, not very consistent. There's not like a clear timing for, oh my god, I am getting clapped now. This is what I get for being like, oh no, we got another energy bar, we're right. Okay, what if, oh my god, okay. Okay, we died. I hate this control scheme. Well, there you go for YouTube stuff. So yeah, like a couple months ago, I did a really big one on liminal spaces, which I am still really proud of. I think that video turned out really cool. Okay, question. In other Metroid games, you get sent back to like the last point that you saved. What is the point of having manual save points in this game if you're just gonna put me back at the room that I died in? Like, who made this decision? Because it's not a good one. Okay, can I just fucking Team Rocket blasting his ass off again? I can. Alright, let's we can overblast these ones. If I can do the stupid fucking attack, there we go. They fucking put Mario in my Metroid game. Come on, there we go. The God video one I thought was pretty good, but it didn't perform terribly well. I had fun with it. I think that's the thing. I've had a lot of fun with the last few videos because, you know, it can be really easy with YouTube to just fall into chasing whatever seems relevant. And yeah, I don't care for that. I've been having a good time trying to make the videos that I want to make and trying to make those, I guess, appeal. As yours, anything religion-based interests me. Well, have fun with that one then. I think it's a reasonably good video. I think the common criticism is that, like, the way that the video concludes is kind of like, well, it depends. And I get that it depends is not an answer that, well, I guess a lot of people don't feel like it is an answer, which is fair enough. But I think I explore enough ideas in that video that it depends is a pretty good answer, all things considered. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I would have preferred if this was just like a regular 2D Metroid game in this art style. Kind of like how like Samus Returns is 3D in terms of like the art style, like the art is 3D. But the gameplay is all on the 2D plane. I kind of prefer that. Mostly because I like the art style. I don't know what that is, but we're going to shoot it. It looks like it's another hive. And I am a little bit terrified of whatever that thing is. So we're just not going to go near it. Oh, okay, they do die. Cool. Okay. Back it up, and never say never. Just shoot a rocket at it instead. Okay, that was cutscene movement, and I didn't get a choice in. Oh, I think that's a. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Metroid up in the top, but we're fighting the bad guys from the bad Star Fox game. The Star Fox game on Dinosaur Planet. Oh, they're chameleons. Hey. Oh, you're gonna make me fucking scan for them, aren't you? Oh, you annoying cunt. Apologies for my language. It is representative of how I'm feeling at the moment. Alright, do I get some health back whenever I dodge? No. Oh. Oh god, this swapping back and forth really sucks. But genuinely, these do look like the fucking dinosaurs from stupid Star Fox Adventures. Oh my god. I wasn't trying to overcharge him. I'm just trying to fucking survive. Okay, that's the one down. Alright, come on, we got this. We're gamers. Oh, we don't got this. Yeah, I'm getting real sick of this, honestly. Yeah, look, not everyone feels like video essays should give all the information and then let the viewer decide. Like, if you watch like a Jacob Geller video essay, his video essays are very much like that, of like spelling out a story, and in some cases it is more an opinion piece, but in other cases it's more the story that he tells, the information that he gives you, realistically should lead you to the same conclusion that he comes to, but like he leaves it open-ended enough that like you could make your own decision. Versus there are definitely other video essays that are much more, here's my opinion and this is my argument for that opinion. Both formats I think are valid. I just think you have to package them in different ways. I have not played the new Doom game yet. I haven't got around to it. Also, Ash, you don't need a whole lot to start making video essays. Genuinely, number one thing, get the practice in with the writing. That's probably the biggest thing. And number two, man, you got a mic, you can use a bloody movie maker. Like, you look at like every frame of painting and that, and it's just voiceover and movie clips. Like, it takes time. It is something that I would say is an exercise in patience, but you can just do it. All right, let's try and not get fucked up by the lizards again. I can't believe Mark Zuckerberg's in this game. That joke would have been so much funnier if I landed it. Oh, okay, well that's an attack animation we didn't get to see before. That's also, we got to see half my health disappear. Oh. Nope. Oh, hello. How many lizards are there? That is the question. Quite a lot of them, by the looks of things. And that's not what I meant to do. I'm not trying to do the stupid... Okay, that killed him that time. Come on. Oh, hello. Not who I was looking for, but you can fucking eat it. Please? Can you eat it, please? Okay, it was just the two. Lack of time is fair. They do take a lot of time. There's a reason I only post like a video a month. Because, yeah, they do take a good chunk of time, especially when you're still working full-time. Ooh, hello. Get off. Get out of here. Alright, so I imagine there's a hive behind me then. Yep. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Oh, no. One more. Alright. Oh, but look, there's so many interactions in games where, you know, the first time you're like, I don't really know what's going on. I want to have a look around here because this is pretty cool. But yeah, there's so many interactions in video games where, you know, you go into one room and you just absolutely get slaughtered. But then the second time around, you're like, yeah, okay, easy. I just, you know, had to figure out what was going on that first time. That's pretty normal. Well, hello, little guys. You're a lot... These little guys are a lot cuter in Metroid Prime, I will say. The game also doesn't do this thing of, yeah, putting them just out of frame. Okay. Do we want to climb up the plan? We're going to climb up the plan. What a silly question. Of course we're climbing up the plan. Yeah, well, I do kind of post that on Patreon already, which I reckon I should have seen that coming. It was a different color. Let me out. Cool, 8 health in a dream. So, the light-colored ones are alive. Should have seen that one come in from a mile away. Okay, die, please. Can I get health when you die? No. Can I... There we go. Okay. Not falling for that again. Okay, I might not get a say in it. Yeah, okay. Cool, we can dodge it though. Alright, Chuckle Nuts. Get out of here. That one is alive. I don't trust you. Okay, no, I'm just paranoid. Okay, never mind then. I heard something move. Ah, okay. There's another little bug hive. Imagine having money. I know. I do try to post like free update stuff on Patreon, but I'll be honest, I forget to use it most of the time. Get off my ass. Thank you. Can I? Oh my god. I think you could have got away with like having this, you know, back and forth control scheme if you just had the nunchuck as your movement input, because then you can do both. I feel like that's something we'll unlock later, because then you can have this what we're running around now, and then you can have it like really easily switch into first person mode. It does control really poorly, which I think is odd, but there we go, safe spot. You know what essay I'm dying to do one day? Ooh, that's a very broad question. Tell me, what would be like your the big pie in the sky dream video essay? Given that that was a save point, I'm gonna go back down. Because then I wonder if the bit that we ignored, if that is actually not the main progression. Because I just assumed, yeah, go straight across the corridor into the open door. Why are you back here? I know what you are. Okay, other thing I'm finding very annoying about this game. In other Metroid games, if you spot an enemy like that, you can kill them. But no, I gotta trigger the stupid fucking Venus flytrap and then I can kill it. Lame. Okay. Can world peace exist? Oh, controversial one. Perfect for a video essay. Like, great, very simple, like broadly applicable question. Very clickable. Now get out of here, you little goobers. No, I think that's a very good one. I think that's also like a very difficult one. Fuck these guys. I don't think I can even hit it from here. Nope. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna be very careful. And just take it one at a time. Okay, I don't think we're going to be here yet either. You know what? At the top, that might come back out down here. Can I just piss off? Jumping past these guys. These guys suck. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be back in a second. Might be excited to checkpoint, maybe. I said that I like your video essay idea. It's like very broadly applicable, like it's relevant to a very wide audience, and it's a very simple question that leads to a very complicated answer. So it just makes for a good video essay. That being said, I think it's also a very difficult one, and I think one of the real skills in making video essays is controlling the scope of like, you want to go into enough depth that you feel like you've really given a good shot at answering the question. But in doing all that research to answer the question, a lot of the time you'll find way more information than you actually need to answer the question. And it's figuring out which bits of that information actually make it into the final video. Because, yeah, people are only going to pay attention for so long. Like, okay, you can do one of those 6-hour video essays that people fall asleep to, but do you really want to do that? All right, back in a second.
Recap time. The term liminality comes from Arnold van Gennep's The Rites of Passage. The individual has separated from that original social point, but they have not yet reached that new one. They're in between the two, in between the foreign and domestic worlds, or between the profane and the sacred. The Christian idea of an intermediate state after death, but before one's soul is admitted to heaven. The fear in a liminal space comes from the isolation, the physical isolation, separated from any semblance of the familiar world. No sign of the world that they lived in before, and no sign of an exit from the one that they're trapped in now. Photos where you can clearly see where the sky and earth meet are lacking the sense of physical separation that the most iconic liminal spaces have. Social isolation, a lone wanderer treading along the infinite carpet. Nothing but your thoughts and uncomfortable fluorescent flicker for the rest of eternity. Streets like this encapsulate the fear of being trapped in a life you didn't want. No escape from their imprisonment in this dull suburban life. The main story ends with the player character rekindling the first flame to again artificially extend the age of fire, maintaining the state of perpetual decay.
All right, I return with Taps. Come here, baby. She's sitting just out of frame. I'm trying to get her to come over here. Hey. What if I move my laptop? I was gonna say, put my laptop in my lap because she loves getting in my lap when I got my laptop. Taps. Come here. All right, what if I put the blanket? She likes the blanket. Taps. She's stretching. She thinking. You're gonna come here and you can read chat for me. Taps. Hey. Dipshit. Stinky little idiot. Yeah, look, I had to try all her names, right? I don't think she's, she might take the bait later. The question is, how if I ever make it? Yeah. I want to believe world peace. Yeah, I think that's a good way to open it, of like, it's the same as like if you're doing like a scientific paper, and realistically the way that you open it is with a thesis statement of like, here is the question that we're trying to answer, the problem that we're trying to solve. Here is how we expect the research and experimentation to go. And then you get into the research and experimentation, and then you have a conclusion. It's like, okay, was our original thesis correct or not? What changed things? And yeah, I think that's a good way to approach it. No, okay, she's walked off into the kitchen, so she's gone to get food. Maybe after she's had some food, she'll come back and be a little more social. Do I have to kill the stupid fucking? Of course I do. I much prefer it when a game is just narratively bad. Because when it's annoying to play through a game, that is worse. Oh. Why you goobers down here now? Fuck. Do not steal your idea. It's not the sort of thing that I kind of do on my channel anyway, so you are well safe on that front. Of it's probably not a video topic I'll ever look at, but yeah, it's just the game being annoying. It is what it is. What are these things on the floor? Ah, lovely. Oh god, okay. You know what, we're just gonna morph ball out of here. Peace. Even with the brightness cranked on my TV, these scenes are still really dark, which is always annoying. I can barely control Samus. Cool. Yeah, I think this might be another Morph Ball moment. Bye! Nope, because there's a cutscene. Fuck you. Oh my god, okay, hi. He got rid of the other enemies. Nope. Sorry, Space Armadillo. Come up this way, because I gotta go to this door anyway. You freaky ass Space Armadillo. That's, I gotta say, a pretty uninspired design. What? What's the point of putting me in that dodge animation if it's not a dodgeable scenario? And then you just automatically did the dodge animation even though I didn't input for a dodge. Okay. Well, there's gonna be another one. Yep, there we go. I know how Metroid goes with this. Oh, there's two of them now. Lovely. This game putting me in positions I never wanted to be in. I'm not that flexible. Alright, what? Not. Auto aim not helping. I died. I'm getting real sick of this game, but I did tell myself I would play it for the entirety of stream. So this is what we're doing for the rest of the evening. Actually, you should totally make your first video essay. I would be very keen to see that. Definitely, I wouldn't recommend starting with your dream projects, because it's such a big thing. Yeah, fuck, I'm on this bit again. Morph Ball, bye. I ain't dealing with that. Yeah, definitely don't start with like a big project like that one. But also, like, maybe that's a good place to start, because, you know, that's the inspiration. That's what made you want to get started. And you can always come back, you know, in like 3 years and be like, okay, well, I answered this question 3 years ago, but that was, you know, my first video essay, and my opinion has changed. There's a couple of videos that like I've wanted to do in that vein of like, my opinion has changed since I worked on this video. Like there's a couple I did like 5 or 6 years ago that I'm like, I would actually really like to redo this. With you know, all the information that I know now, all my like reevaluated opinions, as well as just like being a better essayist. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, they're pretty low on the list. That's also because I've got a gajillion different video ideas. Like revisiting old topics. As much as I personally have an interest in it, I recognize that's mostly for myself and not in a good way. Like it's a little lazy. Not that like I would make a lazy video, but like it's not exercising the creative muscle. Let me get him. Let me get him. Okay, we got him. That's it, boys. We got him. Yeah, this is the Metroid equivalent of hunting down Bin Laden, apparently. Get him. Smack his nuts. He's all nuts. He's all testicle. There we go. The door's still red. Okay, we're going this way. Yeah, that's a good one to start with. I have not watched it, so I definitely can't have terribly much input. Can I go through the hole? I can. Powerbomb party, baby. Okay. Enough of that. Samus, can you aim at the fucking thing? I hate this auto aim! And I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna fucking die again. Because of auto aim. Okay, we didn't die. You guys were about to witness some genuine gamer rage. Alright, so where was... Well, what am I doing in here? I see there's the... energy tank, missile tank? Missile tank. But I don't see what else is in here. A door! Crazy. Oh, there's a super missile. Okay, cool. Small issue. Adam has not authorized L super missile, so we can't do shit. Can I get out? I think that's a good way to handle it. Just, I would suggest being careful about doing the whole recap thing, because it can be really easy to just have your whole video end up being a bit of a recap summary. Like, if you go on YouTube, and perfect example of this is my video about Pokemon Sword and Shield. And it is partially criticism, but too much of the video ends up being just kind of recapping what happens in the game. And I think that's something that makes that video relatively weak as a criticism. Like, the criticism in there is good, but there's not enough of it for the runtime. What about... Can I parkour around? No. I am so confused. Am I missing something? It's just making me go back to that door. The door that I can't open because Adam hasn't authorized the goddamn missiles. Which, look, I get it. Like every Metroid game, you got to start off by ripping Samus of all her powers. God, I'm stammering like a motherfucker. Because, yeah, then how else do you have progression? You got to have the whole reset. But just the logic they gave for the reset in this one is bad. See, like, I see the multiple duck. Can I? If I hate that these controls suck, but no. Just, yeah. No, okay, I do not get enough height to get into those. And that's not going to open because we need super missiles, so... What am I missing here? Yeah, I know, it needs super missile, which I do not have. I did not mean to fire another one of my missiles. Also, yeah, the fact that I can just restock missiles on command is a little bit stupid, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm real confused. Like, we could go all the way back. I assume the big circle is that room we were in before. And then we go all the way around, but... Ah, fuck. Okay. Fuck it, we're running back. Actually, we can't run it back. Because we slid down here, didn't we? So this has to be the way that we're meant to go. And of course everything is respawned. Even though I only went one room. Okay, what the fuck am I missing here? Genuinely, I'm very confused as to what I'm missing here. Like... Without looking it up, has anyone got some answers? For a little baby idiot gamer? Actually, I didn't try jumping and then power bombing. Not that I really think that's gonna make a difference to the situation, but we can try. Yeah, okay, that's not doing shit. I don't know, man. Alright, I'm looking it up. Oh, don't ask me about titles and that, because I'm still not the greatest at it. Other M, Sector 1, Plant Room. That does not narrow it down. Double-sided corridor, is that it? Yeah, that's the one. No, okay, so I am correct in that going up here is where we're meant to go. But can I? Yeah, okay, I'm just stupid. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry, I'm just dumb. Love capturing the peak of human intelligence on stream. That door's locked. What's going on here? What's going on here then? You got a license for that monitor? Nah, okay, there's nothing in here. See, that's the stuff I liked about Metroid Prime, of like, even if there was nothing in a room, you'd scan something and you get a little lore snippet. And that's still something. Green door. Yay! Breeding room. Ayo. Not on YouTube. Okay, no. I never thought I'd miss the scanning from Metroid Prime, but ooh, cutscene. Let's go. Yeah, look, you'd have to like workshop a couple of titles, and also like the title alone is rarely enough. It's also how you design the thumbnail to go with the title that really is the combo that matters.
This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature.
She given the National Geographic voiceover.
I felt something in the air. The presence of a dark intelligence.
Ooh, a dark intelligence. It's going to be the love interest for my next dark romance novel. Alright. It's pointing that way, but is it a... Alright, I've got to go around that way. Not just run through the wall that way. Okay. Let's see. Is there something of importance in this room now? Yes! Little bug boy was not here before. Ah. Well, I didn't really mean to blow it up, but... Oh, you know what? I know what that is. If I can get in there is another question. Whoever chose for the singular Wiimote to be the... Did that not break it? No, okay. For the singular Wiimote to be the control scheme for this game, I just want to talk. Wait, okay, so there's a different... See, like it goes two different ways? I'm just trying to figure out how... Oh, the other one is just the return route that we just took. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. No, come on. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure we still don't have super missiles. Nope. And this door is still locked, but we have a new camera angle. Cutscene! There we go, okay. Okay, we got a point and click adventure. That looks like something out of Final Fantasy. Is this the dark intelligence Samus is talking about? Yeah, that looks like a war criminal. Thanks, Adam. Really appreciate it, but... Oh, another cut. Oh, he's watching us. It looks like a child has been told that they can't have ice cream. That's the energy that I'm getting from little mushroom man. Not mushroom. Marshmallow man. Oh my god. Auto aim, please. Also, I really want to turn off the fucking vibration on the Wiimote. Because this shit going crazy. Okay, we have to blow up the hives. Whoa. No, focus. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, auto aim, please. Hey Taps, you gonna come over here, baby? No. Okay. She has very much enjoyed sitting on the coffee table as of late, so she has decided she's going to continue doing that. Alright. Piper, hello, how you going? Alright. Oh. Do I have to scan the invisible wall? Nope. Okay, let's figure out what's going on. We're going up into this tube. Yes. Secret tunnel! And someone's 5G tower. There we go. Something, the simulation. There we go. Then I'm gonna assume oh, I get to have a shower as well. Fuck yeah. This is how you know it's fiction. A gamer would never shower. Alright, is that the new type of nest? No, okay. Trying to gamer too hard. That is some of the worst water I've ever seen, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well. Next up, figuring out where we're going again. Into the secret water. There's the hive. And it looks like we're going through the hive next. Yeah, fuck. Alright, come on. Recharge, thank you. Come on. No, I don't want to missile the little guy. Have I bitched about the controls enough yet? Ash, thank you for coming and hanging out. Let me know how your video essay journey goes, because I'm keen to see it. Can I go up here? Yeah. Okay. Making progress. I guess this is how they scratch the itch for having different environments and that. They're like, yeah, we'll just put you in the simulation. Hey, buddy. We're definitely going to have to deal with that later. But it didn't want me to scan it right now, so I'm going to assume it's a later problem. Yeah, there we go. It is now later. Uh-oh. I'm actually more worried about these guys. Nope, dead. I did say I was more worried about those guys. Alright, I think we give it one more crack. And then I need to plug in the Wii U gamepad because it's blinking red at me. Also, man, I absolutely hate that the Wii U gamepad has a very similar charger to the 3DS, but not the same for whatever reason. Hello? Let me Goomba stomp him, thank you. And another one, okay. That part is getting easier. Can I shoot this guy from over here? Okay. Not while my Wiimote's being a pain in the ass. Well, I wasn't sure if that was doing anything, but it clearly did. Uh-oh. Yeah, you nearly got me, you cheeky bastards. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. The little guy is a hint. Thank you. I don't really understand what the point of giving me missile tanks is if I can just recharge my missiles whenever. To be quite honest, that seems a bit redundant. Like, we're just gonna recharge them now. Cool. What was the point of the missile tank? Like, yeah, okay, I get it's so that you can have more of them in a combat situation. But, oopsie. Okay, I didn't mean to jump down there without shooting the shit out of those guys, but I guess we're doing it anyway. Cool, we're nearly at that objective. I think when we get to that objective, that'll be where we wrap things up. That door will continue to flash for whatever reason. Oh, it's all spooky. Something's stomping around. Can I have a look? Oh! You're kind of miraculous looking. Well, that's going to be very interesting to deal with in about 3 seconds. This room smells like trouble. I clearly need to get my nose checked because there was no trouble in there. Hey, Taps. There's no need to be having a sook. I have invited you over here. Come on. Come. Did you really have to go the long way around? Hi, baby. Can I help you? You've been ignoring me all day. You gave me some real stink eye when it bothered you. Alright, don't sit on my hand though. My hand is doing some serious gaming. Hello? Okay, bug boy. I am not understanding how they want wall jumping to work. It is remarkably inconsistent. I say as performing it, as I perform more jumps rather consistently. So maybe I'm full of shit and I don't know what I'm talking about. That being said, can I can go into like a little point of view here. There we go. Uh-oh, it's the fucking Star Fox lizard guy again. Oh, it also kills me. I mean, I should have seen that one coming, honestly. And I think that's where we're going to end things. I think that is a good point to end things for tonight. Hopefully you can see taps a little bit. You can. Hey, Stinky, do you want to say goodbye to everyone? Do you have good manners? No, she's not much of a host. That's my job. She don't do that. But thank yous for hanging out. Let's see who's streaming at the moment. Maybe Pyfro, because he was just lurking. He's not. I don't know. Let's see if there's anyone playing any Metroid games on Twitch at the moment. Surely. Can I? There you go, Metroid. Can I help you? You're nibbling on my finger. Okay. Let's send Twitch chat over there. Ow. Okay, she's digging her claws into me. She's giving me the sign that it's bedtime. So thank you all for hanging out, and don't know how often we're going to be doing streams again, but I do want to stream more often, so it won't be too long. Peace.
Recap time. The term liminality comes from Arnold van Gennep's The Rites of Passage. The individual has separated from that original social point, but they have not yet reached that new